Hey rock stars, it's Amy again, and it is day 3 of our 12 days of plexus. Hey guys! So if you are just tuning in for the first time, I am hosting a 12 days of plexus series. Every day I'm jumping on here live sometime during the day, and I am talking about all of our products. Today, I am talking about our most misunderstood, and that is plexus Biocleanse. If you haven't, go back and check out day 1. It was Slim, the pink drink. Hey, Tanya. And yesterday, day 2, I talked about these 2 probiotics. So go check them out. There's a great thing in our group. If you look to the left and you click the video album, all the live videos that have ever been on this page are saved. Hey, Mandy. So definitely go check it out. Today, we're going to talk about Biocleanse. I actually think this is our most misunderstood product. Hey, Betty. A lot of people, this is one that I kind of wish they changed the name. If you tuned into my day 1 when I talked about Slim, I wish they changed the name about that too, because people make assumptions. They read the word Biocleanse and they assume it's a diet cleanse, it's a colon cleanse, they're going to be stuck on the toilet the whole time, and that is not what Biocleanse is. So today, I'm going to talk about it. And remember, guys, if you watch all 12 videos and you comment, Steve and I are going to draw at the end for a winner, and we're giving away one of every product we talk about. So anyone on the team can participate. You don't have to be working the business. You just have to be interested in your health and wellness and want to learn about our incredible products. So I also realized all of my videos, I'm going to have this sweater on because I'm cold all the time. And I'm looking at all my pictures throughout the week. I'm like, oh, I wear this now every day. So got my little sidekick here with me. See him back there asleep. Kiddos at school today, so it's a one-woman show on the video. Let's talk about Plexus Biocleanse. First, just some of the basics. It actually is part of the triplex. So when you hear us say triplex, that is the Slim, the ProBio 5, and the Biocleanse. It the cool thing about the triplex that some of you guys may not know, it came out in 2014. So Slim was developed and released in 2009. The triplex didn't come along until 2014. Now, we know Plexus is all about gut health. We talked yesterday about the probiotics. We talked about Slim and the prebiotics, what they're doing in your gut. So we're getting all this stuff balanced. We're cleaning up all this fungus and yeast and the candida. Well, guess what? You got to move it out, okay? Here's the thing about being healthy and why we talk about poop so often in Plexus. Now, poop is a word I hate. I grew up, my mom hates the word poop. I grew up hating it. I didn't want to talk about it, right? That's not something you talk about. It's uncouth. It's gross. You don't talk about it. Well, it actually is really, really important. It's something all of us should be talking about way more freely with our friends because, guys, you should be having bowel movements minimal of once every day, preferably 2 to 3 times a day. Hey, guys, and if you are not, then you're in trouble. Most Americans are not. I am amazed since I've started Plexus and really started, because the way you eliminate the waste in your body is an indication of your health. It's a very good indicator. I have been amazed at how many people do not go every single day. Do you know there are people that do not poop every day? They go 7, 8, 9 days. And that's how they live their life. I cannot believe it. Now, I was pretty regular before Plexus. I won't lie. I used the morning coffee to get things moving. Well, guess what, guys? You shouldn't have to use other things like morning coffee to get yourself moving. Your body has what it's supposed to do to get ourselves moving. But if you've been learning along with me about the microbiome and chemicals and all these things, our bodies don't always work how it was supposed to. Yeah, wow, every 7 days. Yeah, that you're miserable. You're bloated. You're kind of tired, and it's because, guys, your waste is waste. It's all of the toxins. Your body's trying to get rid of it for a reason. It should not be in your body. When it sits in your digestive tract and in your intestines, it slowly gets reabsorbed. That is no bueno. You do not want that stuff. You've got to move it. One of the things you'll hear Plexus people say a lot is 3 cars go into the car wash, 3 cars have to come out. That means if you're eating 3 meals a day, you should be pooping 3 times a day. It's how our body's made to work. But so many people don't do that. The other thing is so many people suffer from IBS and IBS-D. If you're not familiar with those, it's irritable bowel syndrome, and it just means your bowels are irritated, normally inflamed, something's happening, and you're not having regular bowel movements. Most of the time it's because people are constipated. But IBS-D is with diarrhea. And bless their hearts, there are people, it's usually women, it's more common in women, but men can also have IBS, where they can't leave their house, they can't go on date nights, they avoid going out with their friends because they never know when they're going to have to be near the toilet or when they're going to eat something and it's going to hurt so bad they're going to be in pain. So there are so many people out there struggling with this. Well, the good news is Plexus can help. Now, Biocleanse is one of those that where people who have IBS, especially IBS-D, they're terrified of this. And I don't blame them. If I had diarrhea and somebody told me I had to take something called Cleanse, I'd be freaking out too. But it ends up being their favorite product. All of my people who have IBS and IBS-D, they love Biocleanse. Now, we have to start them out very, 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 very slowly, but it ends up being their best friend. So let's talk about what Biocleanse is, okay? Just kind of the basics. And again, you guys are all ambassadors. You guys can all get this in your back office. When you log in, go to your virtual office, click Sharing Plexus, and click Products. All of this information is right there. We actually have an information sheet on Biocleanse. How cool is that? So we know that in the human gut, it's estimated that there are up to 1,000 different species of bacteria. Did you know that? Did you know that bacterial cells in our body, so the cells of the bacteria, actually outnumber our human cells, meaning like hair cells, brain cells, 10 to 1. So our body is way more bacteria, right? But there's also lots of bad things. So Biocleanse works to get things moving, right? It's for those who want the benefits of a healthy digestive system. If you do not eat a well-balanced diet, if you do not eat fiber-rich foods, if you do not exercise regularly, you need to be on Biocleanse, right? It helps remove those harmful microbes and substances from your intestinal tract, from your gut, to help keep you regular and keep you balanced. Now, the other things it does, it reduces gas. Let me tell you, my husband used to be so gassy. It was gross. And granted, part of it was because he had a poor diet and we just ate junk all the time. But part of it too is that his digestive tract wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. Like, I don't know what it is about guys, but even now, if he hears a fart joke, like he giggles like a schoolgirl, right? But listen, guys, gas is not normal. It's not. So this helps reduce gas, bloating, discomfort. It does help keep people regular. But we're going to talk in a second why people who are already regular can still benefit from this and need it. And like I said, it removes those harmful microbes and substances. It also relieves occasional constipation. I think all women need to be on this. I am surprised how many women take laxatives like it's normal. In fact, I was watching The Real Housewives of Dallas a few weeks ago, and they were all on vacation, and I just happened to catch one of the scenes where a girl's talking in her bathroom. She had a giant thing of those, whatever those gentle laxatives are, that she travels with on vacation. I'm not kidding. The bottle was this big. I was like, oh my goodness, guys. So Biocleanse is what you need. Now, we're going to talk about the ingredients. It is a magnesium supplement, but it is not like any magnesium supplement on the market. Of course, Plexus made it better. Plexus made it special. But let's talk a little bit about magnesium. What the heck is magnesium? Magnesium is a mineral, okay? It's something that we have in our body already, and it's a very, very important mineral. Magnesium, guys, is responsible or a cofactor, meaning it works along with other minerals and is responsible for up to 300 or more than 300 enzyme systems, meaning these biochemical reactions that our body must undergo to live and do things and function, magnesium is responsible for it. So protein synthesis, muscle function, nerve function. Magnesium they actually call the muscle block. It's how muscles are built. Blood glucose control, even your blood sugar regulation. Guess what? Magnesium is required for that. Magnesium is required for energy production in our body. It's required for how we oxygenize our body, and also for that glycolysis is what they call it, but that blood glucose control, converting that glucose and our body using it. It's also required, guys, for it's required for kind of the synthesis of DNA and RNA. It's a critical mineral that our body needs. It's also what transports calcium and potassium into our cells. So calcium alone cannot penetrate the cell membrane. Did you guys know that? But it can when it attaches to magnesium. So magnesium is very, very, very important. It's a key mineral. We all need it. A lot of people, though, are deficient in magnesium. We just do not get the magnesium that we need from our diet because, like we've learned, most of us do not have a healthy diet. Even if we do, our food supply nowadays is just not what it was 50 years ago, right? So magnesium is very, very important. It also, research shows that diets that are rich in magnesium and people who are at healthy magnesium levels, it may protect against developing type 2 diabetes, and it also decreases your risk of high blood pressure. So this is a great, great magnesium supplement. But Plexus, of course, took it a step further. So while we need magnesium, and while this is a very, very important magnesium supplement, they also added, if you look at the label, they added vitamin C. And that's important. Remember how I said calcium cannot penetrate the cell wall? It can when it's attached to magnesium, and it's the same with vitamin C. So when you put vitamin C with magnesium together, it's a powerhouse combo and starts getting those functions happening in our body. They also added a bioflavonoid complex, okay? And this is made up, it's a citrus one, so it contains oranges, lemons, and quince fruit. Now, it's the whole fruit, but then the orange and lemon, it's just the peel. And these are important because they're antioxidants. They oxygenize our bodies. That has a lot of health benefits. One, it helps to prevent all of these bad microbes from proliferating in our digestive tract, but also pathogens, the bad stuff, they cannot multiply in a fully oxygenated environment. So when your body is oxygenated, these toxins have trouble reproducing. So that's why for like cancer prevention, you hear a lot about antioxidants. That's what this contains. So not only does it improve inflammation, it promotes good circulation, brain power. It really, many of these, the citrus bioflavonoids in particular, they cross that blood-brain barrier and they protect your brain function. They also help with cholesterol regulation. So this is a great, great supplement. Another little thing that it does, which some people aren't aware, it actually helps promote collagen production. So most people think of collagen as anti-wrinkles. Well, this actually helps with that, not necessarily for wrinkles. That's a nice side effect of collagen, but collagen is another key thing that helps with your gut health balance. So a lot of people didn't understand Biocleanse. They think that it really is just some sort of magnesium supplement because most magnesium supplements are milk of magnesia, right? A laxative. That's not what Biocleanse is. When you couple it with that vitamin C, when you have that bioflavonoid complex in there, it is a great, great tool for our digestive tract, and just overall health and wellness. Now, certainly it helps keep people regular. If you're constipated, get on Biocleanse. It's gentle. It's not harmful. You're not, I mean, I've taken laxative before and I've had the cramping, right? When that laxative kicks in, you're like, oh crap, I got to be next to the toilet. You get like the hot, like the cold sweats, right? And you get like the cramps and you're like, why did I take that laxative, right? That's not Biocleanse. You can take Biocleanse and you can go out, right? So Biocleanse comes in 2 different sizes. You can buy it on the website. Now, if you buy it as part of the triplex combo, you get the 120 count capsule bottle. But they also sell separately a bigger bottle of 180. The serving size of Biocleanse. So how do you take Biocleanse? You can take 2 twice a day, but not everybody needs that. Some people need 1. Some people need 4. Some people need 6, right? So, yes, so Tamsin, I'm glad you mentioned that really quickly. Tamsin mentioned magnesium for migraines. Guys, that's why the triplex, we put almost 99% of people on it. Everybody needs these things. Everybody needs this magnesium. Now, when you first start taking Biocleanse, just like we talked yesterday about the probiotic, you're going to start with only 1 because we don't know. We don't know if you need 1. We don't know if you need 4, but we surely aren't going to start you off on 4 if you only need 1, right? Now, the best way to take it, if you read the bottle, it says take it daily between meals. We actually don't recommend that. I actually recommend that you take it on an empty stomach. And here's why. You can take it in the morning, before bed, or in between meals, according to the developers. But what I have found, if I take this too close to food, I am on the potty. So I like to take my Biocleanse first thing in the morning when I wake up. I take it with my Slim. And there, I take it with my X Factor. I take it all the things in the morning all together. Then at bedtime, I take it again with my ProBio. Now, that's what works for me. 2 in the morning, 2 at night. But again, everybody's different, right? We have people, I have a very good friend. She had severe IBS. I mean, wouldn't even go out with friends, couldn't do date night like I was talking about. She was terrified of this. She now takes 4. 4 is her lucky number. And she takes all 4 of hers first thing in the morning. That's what works best for her body, okay? Other people, this actually started happening to me several months ago, and it just dawned on me again that I think that's what it is. If I take this too close to bedtime, it keeps me up. I think it's that oxygenation gives me kind of a little energy boost or something. I don't know. But so the other time I will take this is around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. What I won't do is take it within an hour on either end of eating. So let's say I wake up and I take my stuff and I forget my Biocleanse. And it's like 11 o'clock. I'm like, oh, I forgot my Biocleanse this morning. I haven't pooped today. I need it. But I know I'm going to eat lunch at 11:30. I'm not taking my Biocleanse. I've done that before. It doesn't work for me. So find what works. Every time we start people on a regimen, you've probably seen the purple triplex chart. That is assuming everything is working, and that's like the typical chart, but not everybody's typical, right? That's why you got to work really closely with us and the people on this page and the person that signed you up, the person you bought from, to help you find your right regimen. Now, look, certainly maybe you signed up from like your cousin or your sister and they're not really working the business, so they don't really know. They just know they love it. That's okay. That's why we're here. You guys can come to us. We will help you find that regimen. So there also has been some, it's kind of a myth that you cannot take Biocleanse with other products because it will flush it out. That's not how Biocleanse works. Remember, it's not a laxative, so that's not how it works. When Vital Biome came out, you take this in the morning, you also take this in the morning. One of the lab scientists at convention said, well, maybe you shouldn't take them together. And that spread like wildfire. And then everyone said, oh my gosh, you can't take Biocleanse with Vital Biome. We got clarification from the scientists, and that's actually not the case, okay? What's more important about Plexus is you take your products. If it's easier for you to take all of them in the morning and then the rest at bedtime, that's what we do. If you're somebody who can take them throughout the day, then certainly you can split them up. That's fine. But we want to make it what's most convenient. It also came out, so when I first started, you always took these two together because it's easy, it's at bedtime. And then one of our scientists, and this is what I love about Plexus, we have a research and development team. We have Dr. Jin Hao. He is the lead scientist. He's Harvard educated. I mean, we have legit scientists on staff. We're not just some company out there trying to make these products. It's all based on scientific research. So one of the scientists was looking at these two and they said, oh, you know what? Because this oxygenates our body. And remember how we told you things cannot function in a fully, bad things like bacteria cannot flourish in a fully oxygenated environment? They were like, well, guess what? ProBio has some good bacteria in it. There is a teeny tiny chance that if you take these two together, that oxygenation might make some of these bacteria less flourishable, okay? So then all of a sudden, people started taking these apart. Well, then what we found is some people weren't sleeping as good and maybe their IBS wasn't as good. And so we all said, hey, guess what? Do what works for you. The fact that this oxygenation could harm some of this good stuff is so teeny, tiny, it doesn't even make any difference. So do what works for you. Like my friend Libby, she was an insomniac. I'm talking up hundreds of times a night for decades, okay? These two together at bedtime, sleeps like a baby. The minute she started separating them, when that came out, her insomnia came back. So we were like, put them back together. So that is Plexus Biocleanse. It is a super product. Even if you are regular, even if before Plexus you're having regular bowel movements twice a day, that's awesome. You still need this because it's going to make sure all of those toxins are actually getting out. It's going to oxygenate your system. It's going to give you those antioxidants to prevent cancers and all these other harmful things from multiplying. If you are on ProBio 5, we talked about this yesterday, you can take this by itself. However, I don't recommend it. If you take this, you need this because this is going to be killing off all of that candida, all the fungus, all the yeast. You want this to make sure that stuff is getting cleaned out and out. So even if you're on this and you're still having regular bowel movements, that's great. Get your Biocleanse and make sure that all those toxins are getting out. So that is product number 3, Plexus Biocleanse. It's the only one I'm talking about today. Glad you guys love it. Yes, Heidi was one. You were scared of Biocleanse with the IBSD. Love it, love it, love it. That's what I tell everyone. And when you're talking to people, if you're working this business, it's okay to tell them look, I know you're afraid of this. I understand. You have to trust me. You have to trust us, right? We would never put you on something that would be harmful, but I get it. And I tell people right away, I understand why you're afraid of this because I don't like the name either, right? I wish they called it Bio-Oxygenate or something, right? So anyway, that's Biocleanse. We love it. I take 4 a day. I've been on 4 forever. The other thing, guys, if you know anyone who is pregnant or just had a baby, I mean, holy cow, if you're a mom and you've ever been pregnant, you know what pregnancy constipation is like. And you know what it's like after you've had the baby and you're like, oh my gosh, can I please go to the bathroom? Guess what? If I had this when I was pregnant, I wouldn't have been living on stool softeners. I ate those things like candy when I was pregnant. Not laxatives, stool softeners. They did nothing. So many pregnant mamas that are on the triplex, they don't have that problem. They have the best pregnancies ever, no constipation, no postpartum freak out when they realize they haven't gone to the bathroom for 3 days, right? So anyway, that's Biocleanse, guys. Make sure to comment and then join me tomorrow will be day 4 right here. It's probably going to be later in the evening. Just a heads up, because tomorrow I fly to Ohio early in the morning, and by the time I get to my parents' house, it's probably going to be late afternoon. So thanks for joining me, guys.